Hey, what's good, Aries? I hope you are all well. I'm trying to get these done before the eclipse, right? Because not that what's the point of doing it if the eclipse already passed, but I mean, this is to kind of prepare you, right? So you don't get blindsided by anything from the eclipse, right? I'm already getting a weird energy as I'm starting your reading. So let's find out what's going on. All right. So let's find out what's going on for Aries, right? Close that out. For Aries. For Aries. What spirit animal is gonna watch over Aries as this eclipse comes in? I know we're already in the energy. Oh wow. Wow, two cards flipped over. Okay, good. Be fearless and bold, Aries. Number four. Be fearless and bold. It's funny because be fearless and bold, but yet, it's very gentle, right? With the flowers and everything. So I like that energy. And then rabbit spirit, which is funny because rabbit spirit is kind of like the jittery, kind of skittish, right? It could be afraid of everything. Oh, look it. I didn't even see it had the little bunnies, right? So now is a lucky time, 49, right? So four, yeah, maybe you're 4-4, 4-9, 4. Um, yeah, interesting. Okay. So badger spirit and rabbit spirit, right? You got two. Oh, wow, there's more cards. Okay. I can't. Well, you got lucky with those two because yeah, that's too many. That's too many. Yeah, okay. So, now is a lucky time. And be fearless and bold, right? So maybe that's kind of the message because it is a lucky time, but if you don't take advantage of that, right? Be courageous in that, then what's the point, right? During this lunar eclipse, right? Be fearless and bold. That came out for you for some reason. You're not behind, you're just on a side quest. Maybe you felt like you fell behind with something or you've missed things in life, but it's funny that I wanted to say Spirit has a plan because that came out in the other reading, but yeah, maybe for you too, right? Spirit has a plan. Main quest, quest list, right? You're not behind, you're just on side quest number 47. So maybe it's time. See, that's why. Maybe that's kind of you making excuses about you know what you need to do, but you'll go do this, you'll go do that, you'll go do this, you'll go do that before like someone needing to do their homework, but they're like, oh, well, just I don't know, making anything. Oh, I gotta feed the dogs. Oh, I gotta go do this. Oh, now I'm hungry. No, now this. Oh, I forgot I didn't call back someone. Right? So you're on side quest 47, which means, hey, get back to what you're supposed to do. Stop procrastinating. Be brave and bold, right? Be fearless and bold with whatever you've been procrastinating that you already know what you're supposed to do. Stop, right? And now is a lucky time. So if you don't take advantage of it now, look at that. Maybe you're meant to cut chords, right? That's not a soul tie. That's a lesson you ignored twice. Lesson learned. Nope. X1, X2, X2, right? Keep repeating certain cycles that when are you going to be bold enough to, and now is the lucky time, right? Now it would, like, because, yeah, yeah, you can miss things, right? And then you got to wait till the next time things come around. Yeah, see, I don't know how cards ended up upside down here, but yeah, life is all about cycles, cycles, right? Okay. Okay, what else for Aries? What else for Aries? Yeah, that didn't want to come out, nothing. Maybe that's it, right? That would be cool. Very straight to the point lesson, right? Maybe you keep repeating the same thing, you know? And what do they say? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Wow. So to do the same thing over and over and expect different results, like here, X1, X2, X2, you know, can things work out? Sure, right? But for me personally, I think that once someone had a chance to show you something like that's, oh, look at Kings in reverse and in reverse. So I don't know if this is your energy right now, the King of Swords in reverse and passion in reverse. So maybe that's why somebody's telling you to be bold, right? Maybe you were dealing with the King of Swords energy because the King of Swords in reverse, uh, a deceitful person, evil, even malicioso is like evil, straight up. Puede ser un enemigo, peligro, a dangerous enemy, even violent. Has some kind of authority, some kind of power, but very, yeah, just, I mean, straight out says evil, right? So someone evil and engañoso is like a liar, a cheat, this and that, right? So that's the energy you're dealing with, and the passion, maybe that, right? Jealousy, débil is a weak and intolerant, arrogant, right? Because I guess, yeah. Wow, what the freak? What the freak did you pull me into? And death in reverse. Wow, stuck. It's almost like something rotting and not wanting to just die, right? Oh man, incurable diseases, marriage, yeah, loss of opportunities. I think it's a warning, right? It's definitely a warning. That is crazy. It's definitely a warning because this is what I'm kind of getting, right? I'm gonna just show you because, hey, it is what it is. It came out like this, but it's telling a story, so I have to read it. This came out in reverse as well, so it's almost like still making excuses for this. Like, imagine, see? So that's why, how can you cut something if you keep making excuses for it, right? So let me see. I'm gonna have to ask. And let me make sure this isn't you, Aries. I don't feel like it is, right? But let me see. Wow. I asked if that's you, and it said yes. And there you are, Aries, like double confirmation. Why are you? It's like if you're being arrogant right now, you're not letting something die, like, and it's poisoning things around you. I got the coldest chills. Damn, I was not expecting that. Rather than let something end, you rather like rot, right? Let's say it's festering inside a. I almost don't want to do this reading because I wasn't expecting. That's a crazy energy. But if that's the lesson for somebody, then let me just say, I'm gonna put it to you like, imagine that the first thing came out. Maybe you gotta be bold and fearless to let something end, right? Okay, let's say you're in a horrible relationship, but you won't let it end just out of like, wow, you'll feel like a failure if you let this end or something, or things keep. So you might be in this kind of, I don't know why it said that you're the, maybe there's different Aries I'm reading for, right? Maybe for some of you Aries, it's a lucky time, be fearless, be bold kind of thing. For some of you other Aries, you're like in some kind of King of Swords in reverse, which is like, I don't know what that's about, right? Such a different thing, right? So it's one of two things. Either there's different Aries energies here that I'm tapping into, or they're trying to show you what can be, right? Like, geez, the universe wants to have your back right now. Now is a lucky time. Be fearless and bold. But, and that's why almost that, right? There's something you're supposed to let end, and you're, no, like, oh, let me do side quest 47 rather than doing what you need to do. That's next level stubbornness, right? If you have to do 47 other things before you do what you're meant to do, that's kind of interesting, right? So that's crazy. Just these kind of energies are crazy, crazy. And see, being defensive, right? Maybe you have people around you trying to guide you or help you, right? And rather than be like, okay, I see what you're saying, it's defensive, right? Defending those actions, right? Like, hey, like, hey, that's not healthy or something, or hey, that's not this, and being defensive rather than, you know, it's such a beautiful card, right? So I don't know how we go from this to that, but I feel like this might be you deep inside. Who knows, right? Now is a lucky time because maybe now it would feel like that, right? Maybe because I just got that for someone else. Maybe it'd be like from night to day, your whole life could change or something, or it feel like a relief, right? Yeah, I don't know. Oof, of course, right? As I lift up the deck, the devil's underneath. So not surprising, right? But the beautiful thing about the devil is you can throw off the chains, right? You can throw off the chains, right? I get with something that's harder. Let's say it's an addiction, right? Like there's certain things that are way more addicting, right? And yeah, right. You could feel like withdrawals or this and that, right? Like when people are trying to quit cigarettes and this and that, then they have like, I've seen it already, right? I've seen people get really sick from trying to stop smoking cigarettes, right? That's pretty crazy. But they'll get physically sick. Their body will go into, right? They'll be getting nauseous and blah blah, all that stuff. Well, anyways, so if it's something that's a little stronger like that, I get it, right? Maybe there's people that can help you, right? If that's what we're fighting here, if that's what the situation is, right? Because it could be, right? Like it could be going back to that, right? Like breaking a habit and then going back. Hey, imagine it took me freaking 3 DUIs to finally stop drinking cold turkey, and that wasn't even it, right? Like I did mess up again, and luckily, right? But